Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. If you're new here, hi, how are you? Introduce yourself down below, comment, like, subscribe, all that. I'd love for you to join this little crazy community that we have over here. If you're not new, hey, thanks for coming back. You're the realest. Also, my name's still Chelsea. Obviously, you know me. And you know her. This is Veronica. She's happy I let her come out and play. Before we get started, you know what to do. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already. TikTok, across all social media, really. My username is @CCsuarez. I'm really trying to get my TikTok built up, so please do go over there and support your girl in the message, the movement. I would appreciate it. I also post like some funny things too. Obviously, that's just me, but I'd appreciate that. If you'd like to watch any of my other commentary videos, binge those. They're very bingeable, obviously. I have conveniently put them in a playlist for you. That'll be linked up there, along with my true crime content playlist as well. And of course, my Reddit community may like to know it, my P.O. box, where to send me stuff, my email, all things like that is linked down below, along with these lashes, this wig, this lip gloss, all that, okay? So as you guessed, since I said that I'm trying to build up my TikTok audience, I just started posting content over there, I'd say this month, really. Right? Yeah, like this month-ish. And going pretty well, getting a good amount of views. Love that. Now, one thing that I do find really funny over there, and what really prompted this video, is all of the comments I get from people in MLMs just defending MLMs in general. Not even just their company that they work for. Defending MLMs in general so hard. Now, obviously, if you're speaking out against something that someone is delusionally obsessed with and really defines them as a person at this point, which is pretty sad, don't let something define you like that. You define you. I obviously am subjecting myself and opening myself up to a lot of hate comments. I'm used to it. I get them all the time, not only on YouTube, Instagram, in my DMs, and on other forums that I'm not even a part of, and of course, also on TikTok. The thing is, though, after 10 months of doing this type of commentary, anti-MLM content, where I'm speaking out against these types of business tactics, I've started to realize if you just look at these things that these people are saying, either in comments, DMs, on their own social medias, the ways they're trying to recruit people, anything like that, their marketing tactics. If you just look at it and think about it, genuinely think about it for longer than 2 minutes, or even just peel away and question one little layer of it, really it all falls apart. And you can typically see it for the manipulative scam that it is, right? And then this is like if you give a mouse a cookie, right? And then if you do this, and then if you do this, and then that got me thinking, why do people believe what their uplines say? Why is it so hard to leave an MLM? Obviously, yes, we all know the manipulation tactic. You have no other friends left. This is all you have. It's created a completely false reality for you. It's hard to unplug yourself from that false reality. I get that. But that's why today I really wanted to talk about the other side of that, and that's motive.
When I try to understand a person's motives, I play a little game. I assume the worst. What's the worst reason they could possibly have for saying what they say and doing what they do? Then I ask myself, how well does that reason explain what they say and what they do?
So I've heard so many times whenever I make a TikTok, whenever I post on Instagram, whenever I post a video like this, whenever I give you indisputable facts and my personal opinion and, share people's stories or react to anything. I've heard a lot of people say, either if they have an upline, if they are an upline, whatever, they'll say things to try to discredit this movement or the FTC or facts in general, right? And it's not just about me, but let's just use me as an example, obviously. They come after everyone, but let's focus on that. So, especially since I can really only speak about my own experience with it. So, for instance, the narrative that I have heard a lot of people who are in MLMs push is the people who are trying to show you this information, giving you alternate information from what the people in the MLM are telling you, right? The people who are trying to debunk you, that they're negative, they're just trying to discourage you, they don't want what's best for you. I've heard you're just jealous, you're hateful, you're unsuccessful, you hate women, you are just doing this for views. Again, that's why I wanted to make this video. So y'all know how I am. I gotta dismantle everything, right? So let's go through the narrative that really sometimes is pushed out there by MLM reps to manipulate their downlines to stay in the MLM and ignore the information, the credible sourced information that is being shared. Okay. So again, let's just use me as an example. So saying that I, or any other creator, is just jealous and unsuccessful, or sometimes you'll hear, oh, well, clearly you tried it and you failed. No, I didn't actually try it. You don't know what you're talking about. But the jealous and unsuccessful thing, jealous of what? Of what? In reality, across the board, the average profit in an MLM is zero. About 90% of people make no money and don't have a good experience in MLMs. And then the people who do make money in MLMs, a majority of those people are working tirelessly, constantly, and their average income comes out to be less than minimum wage, which is real sad, like depressingly less than minimum wage. It's like $3 an hour. So when it comes to a monetary standpoint, I'm not jealous of that. I'm happy with the money I make. I'm happy with the life I have and actually having free time opposed to time freedom. So there's that. And then also they hate women. And just quickly, you can say, oh, well, you're jealous of the people at the top. No, I'm not. I have a soul. Money isn't everything. They've made people at the top of MLMs have made millions and millions of dollars. And at what cost? So I don't know how they sleep at night on their Tempur-Pedic beds in penthouses. I know, but I don't know how they can actually like live with themselves. It's horrible. But money blinds you. And then another argument is, well, you just hate women, or they hate women. This is interesting because one of the reasons why I personally speak out against MLMs is because I hate seeing not only vulnerable people in general, I don't care what you identify as, but I specifically hate seeing women and young college girls who are just naive, and that's okay. You're in college. You don't have to know everything about the world or everything about every scam. It's understandable. I hate seeing people who don't know better being scammed into things and being manipulated and being taken advantage of. So that's one of the main reasons why I put this content out there. Another one of the main reasons is it just fascinates me, the psychology behind it, the statistics of it, the whole cult culture, and the research that I have to do on my end. Really just, I love it. I have a very obsessive personality. I love it. And that goes for most MLM creators and people who are a part of this movement as well. And most people who disagree with MLMs. If you're in an MLM right now and your upline has said that to you and your best friend has, tried to tell you not to do it, it's not because they hate women or don't want you to be successful. It's because they're worried about you, girlfriend, because they love you and they want you to be successful. Don't want you to be manipulated or taken advantage of. Okay. Now, one of my favorite ones is, well, you're just doing that for views. This is so ignorant. If I was just doing something for views and money, then I would make an OnlyFans and I would get into sex work. If I was just doing something for views and money, I could make a lot more money doing that, but I'm not necessarily comfortable with that. I do think sex work should be legal. Do whatever you do, boo. More power to you. Embrace your sexuality, embrace your body. Good for you. Not for me, because I'm just not comfortable with that. But however, if I was all about money and views, that's what I personally would do. With any type of content creation, you are obviously going to look at statistics, look at your analytics, look at everything, and say, okay, this is clearly what works best. This is what does not. I don't put out that many deep dives, still do, but obviously I do more of reactionary content as well, because that's what gets more views. You are going to see more of reactionary content on my channel because that's what brings people to my channel. That is what pays my bills. But why would I do that if I didn't feel the way I do about it? Why would I post something this much if I don't believe in it? Like, if I hate it? Can you imagine? Like, that would be so gross. But of course, it's just very idiotic for people to be like, well, you're just doing this for views. It's like, no, I'm not hopping on a trend. No, that's not, I still post vlogs. I still, incorporate makeup into my content. I know that my Instagram could grow a lot more if I focused more on anti-MLM stuff on there, but that's not what I want my Instagram to be. So no, my Instagram is about me, not, and like, yeah, the content I create is part of that, but you smell what I'm stepping in, you get it. So the reason why I said the just for views aspect of that last is because that's very funny that they say that, because just for views really does translate just for money, right? And that's very interesting. Sounds like projection to me. One of the most schemy, scammy figures in not only literature, but TV as well, one could argue, is Lord Peter Baelish, Littlefinger, from everyone's favorite show, Game of Thrones. I might look like someone from the Riverlands right now, or from Storm's End. However, I identify as a Targaryen. Fire and blood, baby. Dracarys. Okay, so Littlefinger has one of the best quotes ever about motive. Sometimes when I try to understand a person's motives, I play a little game. I assume the worst. What's the worst possible reason that they could have for saying what they're saying or doing what they do? Then I ask myself, how well does that reason explain what they say or what they do? Chilling, I know. Ugh, now I have another question for you. Why would anyone, me or anyone else in the world, not want you to join an MLM? There's quite a lot of answers to that, right? Failure rates, maybe they have experienced themselves, they don't want you to be manipulated, they don't want you to lose money, they're protective of you, they love you, like they don't want you to be taken away from them, they don't want you to be brainwashed, like they already know about this. Basically, it comes down to they care about you. Even if they don't know you, they don't want another person to be taken advantage of by an MLM. That's what it comes down to. That is it on this side of the argument. Now, again, let's look at motive. We know why I don't want you to join one, but what truly is my motive? So let's ask this then. How does someone joining or hell not joining an MLM affect me? It doesn't at all. It really doesn't. Now, if it's someone in my family, yeah, that doesn't make me look the best. But they all know better and they would not. Now, on the other side of that, why would your upline or someone in an MLM want you to either join or stay in said MLM, even if it's not under them? Why? Money. It's money. Whatever you just said, I don't care. Money. It's money. It's just money. That's it. Just money. Just money. Now, I have seen, and I'm sure y'all have too, I have seen so many people in MLMs try to disguise their money motive in so many ways. And it is absolutely disgusting. It's so gross. You can say all day long, it's personal development. It's because I want you to succeed. It's because I want you to be stable. I want you to have job security. I see that you're struggling. They put it all on you, making it seem like they just want to help you in some way and that you joining is just going to benefit you. When in reality, it's benefiting them. Everything you do being under them benefits them. And that's why I just think it is so insane that a lot of these people who are in MLMs do not see that. And I think it's just sad how clearly that proves how just disassociated and disconnected they are from reality. Now, I've always said, consider the source. What is their motive? And that's why I've been saying that a lot more and more in my videos, not to just, lead up to this video, but to really have you understand that you are being used if you're in an MLM by someone. You're being used. And not everyone in an MLM is intentionally, I look naked again. There we go. Is intentionally lying to people and manipulating people or, using cult tactics. A lot of people don't realize that they are, but they are. Just because you don't realize you're doing something, just because you don't realize that you're lying to someone doesn't make it right. It doesn't mean you're not guilty of it just because you didn't know you were doing it. That action is still happening. So over the past week, and there's hundreds of these clips out there, hundreds, but I found a few clips that I think really just are perfect examples of what I'm talking about. The motive, or people trying to disguise their true motive as something else. And of course, as always, I want to show these as an example so that you can now pick up on these as well.
Okay guys, so I'm off to do life, but I wanted to jump on here super quickly because a lot of you guys have been actually messaging me today about the business. Again, I don't talk about the business opportunity a ton, but a really common thing that people have said to me is, I don't have the money right now. People didn't join this business because they had an extra $349 laying around. They did it because they didn't have it and they were tired of living paycheck to paycheck. When I signed up, my starter kit was $300. I literally spent the last $300 that was in my checking account to be able to do this, and I wasn't going to be getting paid again till the following Friday. Stop letting money consume your life and stop letting money tell you what you can and cannot do with your life. If you're seriously stuck financially, do something about it and take the risk. When you let money dictate your life, you literally will have zero joy. I'm trying to find my purse so I can leave. You will literally have no joy whatsoever within your life. Why let money consume your life? Literally where, do you want to see where my purse was? I've looked behind this chair 5 times. But I hear it all the time. I can't sign up because I don't have extra money in my bank account. No one signed up to do this because they had extra money laying around. They signed up to do this because they did not have the extra money laying around. So this is just my biggest PSA. Like, as somebody who literally let money consume and dictate every single second of their life, when I mean every single second, I was planning what I was going to do with my life 3 months down the road, from like that next Friday's paycheck. Now I don't do that at all. And it's amazing. And it's
so let's touch a few things about this one. She said that you will have zero joy if you let money dictate your life. But that's exactly what she's doing. That's exactly what a lot of people in MLMs do. They work their asses off for a less than 1% chance of actually achieving the dream and the opportunity that they are selling to other people in order to try to get them to join their team. And that's crazy, right? But it just seems so condescending that she's saying that someone in an MLM in general is saying that you are going to have no joy in life if you are letting money dictate your life. But just because you're saying, hey, I don't have money to spend on that, or no, that doesn't mean that you're letting money dictate your life. That means that you're making a smart financial decision by saying no to someone wanting you to join their MLM team. And of course, her motive for saying that is to recruit you. And what's their motive for recruiting you? Money. That's it. Their motive is money. That's it. Like, we could just stop the video right there. That's going to be my answer for every single one of these. But of course, each of them is like a little bit different of like how they disguise their motive.
But I wanted to get on here. I haven't been here all day. I just had my lunch. I literally only had a tiny little fried fish because I am starving myself. Oh my God, it's so crazy busy. My thumbs hurt from typing all day long, but this is what happens when you have really big goals in mind. And yes, I am whispering because I don't want the baby to wake up. Good thing the car line is long. But I do want to get on here and share with you guys that I will be hosting a call for those of you who are interested in doing this business. I'm going to be hosting with my fellow sideline, Daniela, who is a single mom. And I'm going to be also hosting it with Raquel, who has been very successful in her. We're going to be hosting it with Raquel as well, like I was saying before Instagram cut me off. And we're going to be sharing about this amazing opportunity. Guys, I feel like so many of you have so many doubts, have so many concerns, have so many questions that are so unanswered. And I really want you guys to be fully knowledgeable and educated on what network marketing is. I want you guys to be educated on what the potential of you becoming a millionaire is, what the potential of you becoming so confident that nobody can put you down, knowing your value, knowing your worth, and what this business can bring out of you. Okay, coming from someone who, trusts me, wasn't all this perky and all excited. I always believe that you know, it's crazy. So log on tonight. You have nothing to lose. Let me show you the better side of life and how this company not only has changed my life, but the other two young ladies as well. So send me a DM and I will send you the private link. All you gotta do is listen in, and you don't need to participate if you don't wish to.
So she just wants you to be a millionaire. She just wants you to be happy and successful and have your life changed. It's not about her, it's about you. Why do you think her thumbs hurt? It's because she's been trying to recruit people all day long. That's it. My Lord, like, ugh, so over the bullshit. I hate it so much.
Hello, good afternoon. I hope everyone is enjoying the sun. I should have my sunglasses on instead of my blue lights, but you can't have the best of both worlds, I suppose.
You could just go inside and get your sunglasses, or you could like not be in the sun. Can't have best of both worlds.
Hope this doesn't come across insensitive at all, because I am still working and I'm able to work from home, but I am still feeling very exhausted and just tired with all of the ins and outs of these lockdowns. So I can't even imagine how people feel whose jobs rely on being open. It's just, how is this sustainable for anyone, right? It's just to me. I If you are someone right now who is laid off and who is frustrated with your job depending on the government closures, I just want
She said, I hope this doesn't come off as insensitive. Spoiler alert, it does.
I just want you to know that there are options out there that provide a little more security. And I by no means want this to be any kind of business pitch, because I'm not trying to benefit for me at all. I'm just genuinely trying to offer an opportunity for someone else that this might help. I'm obviously super grateful to have an online opportunity during these times because I don't know what I would do otherwise. So if you are someone who is open to working from home and you at it with not being in control of your income and your finances, and you don't want your business to depend on being closed, know that I'm here to help if you ever have any questions or you need some assistance getting, an online thing started. I'm more than happy to help with that and know how wildly capable this business is of changing people's lives. And if I can change 1 or 5 or 100 lives, then that's exactly why I'm in this. Regardless, we're all in this together, and I hope you guys are staying safe and doing the best you can to keep your shit together.
She's in this to change lives. No. You're not recruiting people to help them. If you didn't make any money recruiting people, or if you didn't make any commission, bonuses, anything like that from your downline's performance, and it was just based on sales, your sales and your performance, you would not recruit people. Because then you'd have a saturated market. Like, you would not recruit people at all. It's so frustrating. It's just so frustrating that they hide behind, well, I just want to help you. I know everyone's struggling. And it's just a huge manipulation, just like every word that comes out of their mouth, basically. And I just cannot stand the fact that they try to act like this is the solution. I'm going to help you. This savior complex, basically, when who are you helping? You're helping yourself. That's it.
That's not in the cards for you, then commission at its very least is $20. So don't be afraid to take advantage of the free platform that we have.
Okay, so this one obviously it's a lot shorter, but she said if building, and realistically it's not like about what she said kind of, but it is about what she's saying because she typed it on the screen. It said if building a business isn't in the cards for you, at its very least, it's more money than you'll ever make recommending products for free. So again, all about this is so easy, you're gonna make so much money, and acting again like I'm just sharing this with you because, no pressure, you don't even need to build a team, you can just, sell. But even still, that still helps her. With their like group volume and shit. So, but of course it's just, they just want everyone to be successful. And you might be thinking, Chelsea, that's with every business. Like, obviously, like money is the motive for every business, for like life in general. I understand that. But that also, when you're trying to disguise it, like sales, yes, views, yes. But when you're trying to disguise it under the guise of, I just want to help you. And it's like, no, you're just doing this to recruit people to make money because you're in a cult and a pyramid scheme. That's it. Like I didn't think my Monate deep dive video was going to do well at all. My very first anti-Mlm video that I made, I did not think it was going to do well. I'd been posting on YouTube for 4 years at that, almost 4 years at that point, making like $100 or hardly $200 to $300 a year on YouTube. But I kept doing it because I love it. It's a creative outlet for me. I love it. Even if I wasn't making any money, if my channel got demonetized tomorrow, I would probably still post like probably like 4, 5, 6 videos a month, even more probably, just because I love it. Just like when I wasn't making money on YouTube.
Growing up and serving other people in our business and just our day-to-day lives, we're always putting their needs and their interests before ours, and we know that true greatness is found in serving others.
Amen. True greatness and true happiness, you guys. If you think you're missing something from life right now, if you're struggling, with your own happiness, start serving other people.
You'll be amazed at how you feel and what will happen to you.
And it's crazy that this is our career.
Bless you guys.
not using religion and faith to try to sell your MLM. Oh no, don't do that. Ugh, disgusting, disgusting. So gross. Ew. And you know, that's what the Bible means when it says using the Lord's name in vain. And yet these girls call themselves Christians. And maybe, maybe they don't know that they're manipulating people like this. But just because you're unaware of it doesn't mean you're not doing it. I hate that. And again, is their motive just to serve people? That's what our business is all about. We serve people. We help people. No, baby, you're recruiting people into your pyramid scheme. That's what you're doing. And why are you doing that? Because of money. That's why. That's it. All right, friends. So that's actually going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I've been wanting to talk about motive and stuff like that for just so long. And I'm going to keep talking about it, obviously, but I like to have a bit more of like a separate video where I like dive more into it and give you specific examples of it. So hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, applaud if you feel inclined to. Feel free to join the channel. I actually did just update the perks as well, but I will be updating them more and adding more perks too as my channel grows. I think that's important to do. So please remember how valuable you are. You are more than a dollar sign. To these people, you are just a dollar sign. You are just a box for them to check off, for them to qualify for another rank, basically. Remember to stay spicy. Remember, you are a badass. You are a bad bitch. And I will see you in tomorrow's video, unless today is Friday, because I don't post on Saturdays or Sundays. Bye.